good evening, depend what time you're watching this video. So, my thing to you is do not be afraid of diabetes. I have diabetes since I was about 10, and I'm gonna show you how it goes, everything I know about it. You have to make diabetes your best friend if you have it, type 1, type 2. You have to make it your best friend. You have to, it's a type of disease that comes before everything. Sometimes people be like, "Oh, you don't look like you got diabetes." I didn't know you have to look like you have diabetes. But earlier, yesterday, I talked about the apple cider vinegar and other. Today, I'm gonna show you what I do and what could happen. So I checked my sugar since, like, I use my head. I check my sugar since yesterday. It's funny, right? I check it at night before I go to bed. Another thing I'm telling you, do not go to sleep with your sugar high. Okay, I will tell you that would affect your kidney, and in the future that will affect your eye. Make sure once you get used to it, once you make it your best friend, that before you go to bed every day you check your sugar. It's nothing. You just, like, sometimes I even take the shot. Boom. It's nothing. You get used to it, then it becomes like something handy. It's not a big deal. So right now I'm about to check it, right? I'm about to check my sugar. I don't know what it is. Because when I check it last night, it was 125. And I check it, so the sugar was about 125, and that was it. And from the morning, I already know at night, I don't eat at night. So I already know if you check your sugar, it was 125. I use my head because I'm used to it. It's my best friend. Hey, listen, got this thing for about 20 years or more. So I use my head. I know if I check my sugar, it was 125 around 11 o'clock at night. In the morning, it should be like 90. Because as you sleep through the process, your sugar is dropping a little, a little. That's why if your sugar is at like 90, do not go to sleep with it like that. Drink something, at least a little bit, to put it up, because in the middle of the night, it's going to keep going down, going down, going down. I remember when my doctor used to tell me about diabetes, and I used to be like, no, I'm doing my thing. And now my thing that I've been doing is what they use in process today. Even I have like 2 kids. They say, oh, you can't have kids before with diabetes, you this, you that. This is a sickness, a disease you have to make your best friend. It's not a big deal. When you see your sugar 300, do not go crazy. Oh my God, my sugar is 300. It's 300, so the first thing you should do, not call your doctor. The first thing you should do, if your sugar is 300, you take that insulin. Bam. Okay. That's it. You don't need to call your doctor. You don't need to call 911. Going down further on the videos, I'm going to tell you what happened when I was about 21 and I called 911. I could have died. Okay, that's how I learned about diabetes. And by the way, I never been admitted in the hospital besides the first time I found out I had it when I was about 10. Listen, doctors, they be telling me stuff. And I'm going to tell you how to keep your A1C clean. If you do it at night, like I said, you check your sugar, your A1C basically will be fine. If you feel tired, most of the time it's because your sugar is high. So use your sense, okay? If you feel tired all the time, your sugar is automatically high. So sometimes it could be because you're not getting enough sleep, but most of the time if your sugar is high, you get tired, you get nervous when people talk. Not nervous, but when people talking to you, you're just like a little aggressive, like, leave me alone. Also, that could happen when your sugar's low. If it's too low and you're trying to eat and someone trying to talk to you, you get pissed off. You're like, yo, dude, I'm trying to eat over here. But I'm going to show you what my sugar is tonight. I don't know. But all I know for sure, I am not going to sleep with my sugar high. Definitely not going to happen. You might check, it might be 200. It might be 150. I don't know, because I didn't check it throughout the day. I'm not babysitting diabetes like that. But I know you have to check before bed and in the morning. Those 2 times is important, because If you check in the morning, your sugar's 100. You know what you're gonna eat. Like, say I know I'm gonna eat 2 slices of bread with whatever eggs. So I will make sure I take, like, I'll use my head. I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna eat that, I'm gonna take 12 units, right? And 12 units should work for what I'm about to eat. So I don't have to keep checking it again or put a machine next to me. Well, the machine is important for old people and young kids because their sugar could drop and they don't have good control of it. But if you doing what I'm telling you right now, you won't have to go through all that. Okay? I'm going to make the video short because I have other videos to make. But this is important. We're going to take care of it. So, I'm going to check my sugar now. You're going to see the result. And I'll take it from there. I'll tell you what I need to do. But I know the sugar wasn't too good. It's probably not too good because I knew that during the day process, I fell asleep around like 5. And when you fell asleep, you just like, sugar's high. It's a little high. But I'm used to it. I will tell you something. Diabetes is like my best friend. Something that comes first in my life for me to take care of. Yes, sometimes I sleep off. But like I told you, don't go to sleep with your sugar high. And don't stay with it for a long period high. That's what mess up your A1C sometimes, is because you have that sugar high for too long in your system. Your sugar could be 300. It could be 400. Right when you see it or when you start feeling it, and if you're feeling sluggish, check your sugar. Your thing might be high. So that's what I'm telling you. So I'm going to show you. So I keep my stuff where I can reach it. I don't put my medicine where it's gonna be annoying or to fall. Look at this. I put all my medicine in there, and boom. And also, if you could have stroke with diabetes and all that, it's because you left it high in your system for too long. And also, take antibiotic once a month, twice a month. Do it. It cleans your blood. Because after a while, that same blood, your sugar been up and down, that will lead you to stroke in the future, messing up your eye, But let's check that sugar. Okay, we're going to check this sugar right now. I know they have the machine you can put on your side, but I don't want it. I'm still stuck. My mind's still stuck into this one. I like this one for now. Because I don't know how I'm going to put something next to me and I'm negligent, so it might comes out. Alright, so we're going to check out the sugar right now. I never put it in the first one. I put it on the second. Check out the sugar. Like I said, after a while you're used to it. Change different fingers. I'm going to pluck this thing. I got a lot to teach you guys. Don't be afraid. That's nothing. It's just a little pluck. Pink. I don't like people poking me because not everybody know how to. Sometimes it's painful when other people do it. Like I said, right now my sugar is 195. See, well, maybe the machine is upside down for you guys. 195. Okay, I don't know. So since it's 195, I think I might take like 2 units just to, to not let it stay in my system. 195 for me is not high, especially when you're going to sleep around 11. It's alright. So 195 is not a good sugar, but so what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna take 2 units, and then stop rubbing all this alcohol thing. Please stop. That's all nonsense. You take your insulin. You just take it, not in the same side. Like I use here, and I use here, and I use here, and I use here. And I use this one for the lentis. For the lentis, I use my butt. Because the lentis is a lot. I don't use my arms because diabetes over time make your arms huge. I mean the insulin make your arms bigger. So be careful. Don't do it if you don't have to. Okay? For like 10 years, I've been using my legs and my butt. And I had diabetes for longer. Okay? It's not painful. It's not like what people make it seem like, oh my God, no. Like I said, it's a disease that you have to make it your best friend because you have that. Okay? It doesn't mean when you have it, you're going to die. Or, listen, trust me. I have it for a long time and I know how to manage it. And I've been doing good. Even with when I was pregnant, the doctor was telling me stuff. I said, listen, doc, I know what I'm doing. Just watch. She was like, no, I'm worried about it. I said, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. That baby's going to be good. All right, so you guys have a good night. I'm about to go make some tea. I'll see you in the morning.